Hello, everybody. It's Hood Action News. Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody is doing all right. Happy International Women's Day. And remember, trans women are women too. Okay? Please remember that. Please remember that. Our trans brothers and sisters, they are part of our family too. So just remember that trans women are women too. Don't y'all every year. I know some of y'all out there be like, no, not the trans women. No, they're women. Don't do that. Okay, those are our sisters. Okay, so I hope everybody's doing all right today. So, like I said, today is International Women's Day, and we're going to talk about the women in our lives that has impacted us the most, that has just showed us just kindness and love, and that has just basically just somebody who we admire, that we want to just strive harder, just to be a better person, and just we show the utmost respect to. So that's what our episode is about. And when the episode uploads, in the comments, tell us the woman that you admire. It could be, it don't even have to be a family member. It could be whoever you want it to be, as long as that person is the person that you look up to, and that has given you love and has made you just feel good inside about doing just even the littlest thing every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, just put it in the comments, okay? All right. So who wants to go first?
I'll get mine out the way first. So, we were talking about this before we came on the live, and I mentioned that my woman that I have inspiration with is Nuna, of course. And the reason why is she does give us a great example every day how she just takes care of her family and her husband, and how she still makes time for everyone even though she has so much going on with herself. And she gives us motivation every day and kind words and love. And she tells us that she loves us every day. And I really appreciate that, because a lot of us don't get that. And she always gives us motivation, even though it doesn't seem like it's a lot to us. It's still small wins, like we try to say. And it is important to realize those small wins now and again. And I really do appreciate that. And thank you very much, sis.
I love you, girl.
Oh, I do.
You good? Usagi, you there
Yeah,
still?
oh yeah. I'm good. Okay, I'm good. A woman. Okay, a woman that I honor the most. hmm, Even though she's not here physically, but she's here in spirit, is my stepmom. Even though I've never met her, she has, I, from what I've known through my dad, that she was one of a great, great example of a woman who was always caring and very compassionate and considerate for others, and doesn't take things lightly towards anybody. And she proves herself each day that she loves him, she loves she loves my dad. And I know she would have loved me if she was still here, even though no matter how much they go in at it, how much arguments they get into, how much they don't, they just don't talk to each other, but then come back and regroup to talk things out. She was one of those women that helped my dad out in need, even when my own, my own, my sorry excuse of an egg donor put him out on the street and didn't even help him get back up on his feet after he lost his job at the railroad company. So that my stepmom was one of those few women that admired his courage and adored him very much. And she helped him so far along the way to the point where they were able to have a place to stay after they got married. And she basically just she had so much adoration for him, and she never left his side. And she was very charismatic, and she was not afraid to and she was not afraid to and she look, she had like and what I love about her, she is not afraid to go at it with someone who tries to nitpick with her. And she had the brass knuckles. She had she had the pocket knives. She was very well grounded.
Oh, she had the black forces too, sis.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I like her.
Yes. So yeah, my stepmom, rest in peace, rest her soul, is one of those people that I admire and that I have so much respect for, and that I hope that I can be able to meet her after my time is over with.
Oh, that is so sweet. Well, I know she's looking down on you, and she's proud of you, and she knows that you're doing your best, and that's all you could do. And I know she's happy for you, and that you're working hard, and and she knows that in return you're gonna take care of your dad as your dad taking care of you. And I know she's proud, and just remember that.
Mm-hmm.
She sounds like a good woman, a very good woman.
Mm-hmm. She was.
For me, and the women I admire are the ones there's on the Discord. AE. Let me tell you something about AE. This is a hard working woman. She has been through a lot. I just love her. I love her, and despite this mess, she is resilient. You hear me? Resilient. She bounces back. You know what I'm saying? She works. She puts in the effort in what she's doing. I love that. I love that. And I just see nothing but greatness in her. And I see her doing like a lot of good things, man. She's a good person. And I tell her, I be getting on her too. I be like, don't you be beating yourself up. I'm going to come down there and, you know what I mean? I'm like, you beat yourself up. I love you, girl. We got this.
I love you.
We in this thing together, all of us. And when I look at her, like I see like a younger version of myself, because all the stuff I went through with my family, especially my mama. Like you're supposed to have a parental person in your life. Your parental units, especially your what is it, your mother parental unit, and she's supposed to uplift you and stuff, but instead she's just like, oh, why can't you do better than your siblings, and why can't, it's always why. Like, I need encouragement, but I'm just glad that we can encourage each other, because at the end of the day, all we have is each other. She is my family. And when I see her, I'm going to squeeze her. I ain't going to squeeze her too tight because I don't want her eyeballs to pop out. But I'm going to squeeze her. I'm going to squeeze her. I'm going to tell her I love her. I'm going to feed her all the cakes and pies and everything. We're going to go to the gym later because we got to run that shit off. But I'm going to feed her and tell her I love her. You know what I'm saying? And I just love her. She's a good person, man. She's a good person. She's working hard. And, she's doing what she can. And I tell her, I'm like, do what you can. And that's all you can do. and then things will come along with it. Because I know it's repetitive, but trust the process, man. Trust the process. The Lord only give us so much that we can bear. And I know sometimes we be telling the Lord, like, look, Lord, you're doing a lot. What's up? But at the same time, I understand what the Lord's trying to do. And I'm like, I got you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? So I love me some AE. I love you, girl.
Oh, you too, Nunu.
My sister. Usagi. You know what I'm saying? Usagi is a good person. Usagi has a gift. She was born with a gift. And it's a shame that her family doesn't see that talent that she has, and they don't want to like help her expand that gift that she has. But instead, you know, it's just nothing but negativity. But I told Usagi, when you get out of this, you take that talent that you have, you use it to the best of your ability, and you monetize that, whatever you want to do with it, you take it. Because just like I said, AE, I see great things from you too, because I know you got the full potential. Because all you want is somebody to tell you that they proud of you. And I'm proud of you, man. You keep doing what you're doing with your art. You keep doing what you're doing with your art. Don't stop. Keep going. Because it's good. You have a gift, man. You have a gift. Every time you put something in Artist Corner in that Discord, I'm like, wow. Dang, man.
It's really good, yes.
Like, Usagi, your stuff is like legit good, amazing.
Thank you.
My son saw your stuff, and that's how he started getting into his stuff a little bit more, because of you.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad nephew is gravitating towards his inspiration for drawing because of me. It feels so heartwarming to know that kids like him in this generation are doing what they can to pursue what they want to do the most.
Right. And I told him, whatever you want to do, I'm here to support you. Whatever you want to do. I'm not going to sit up here and be like, no, do this, no, do that. Do what you want to do. I got your support. I'm not going to turn away from you. As long as you're treating people right, ain't doing no crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying, beating people up, I got you. That's all that matters to me. And he knows that. And, you know, he sees your art. He was like, how did she do this? I'm like, she's self-taught. And he was like, really? I'm like, yes. And so he started doing the same thing. And I'm like, that's what's up. And for you to be self-taught like that, Usagi, that's amazing. That is amazing. Like, I was like, this girl's stuff got to be up in the store. Like, one day I could see you having your own little boutique. Or like, you know, I can see your stuff selling on like on like either Shein or like Forever 21 or something like that. I see that because you have talent. Like every time I see your drawings, I'm like, wow, this is amazing.
Yeah.
And you take your time doing it. You accept constructive criticism with your drawings. You see what needs to be improved, and every time you come out with some new, it gets better and better. You got the girls geeked over here, sis.
Yeah, get them coins, sis.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm blushing mad hard.
We love you, girl. You're gonna get fired with this. I already know.
You know I will.
And I'm excited. I'm excited for you. I think she's at work now, either work or sleep. But Nicole, sis, I love you, sis.
We love Nicole. She's the big little sis.
Yes, that's our big little sister. And the reason we say that because Nicole has an old soul. She has an old soul. For her to be young, she gives such good advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the oldest out of everybody in there. I'm like 22,000 years old. So I'm older than everybody is there. But that girl will sit up here and give you some sage advice that will make you think. And you be like, yeah, you're right. She's a good person. She has a good heart. And that girl works hard. She's very intelligent too. Very intelligent. And I know that she's going to work in a field where she's going to help people. I know she wanted to work in the medical field. I know she wanted to do that. She's going to help people. Her people. Black people. Because I know that's what she wants to do. And I can see that. A girl's a good person, man. She got a good heart. And she's funny. The girl be having me crying. Okay? Sometimes I will get text messages randomly from her with either, what is it? With either Michael Jackson memes or Hey Man memes. It happens randomly, sometimes in the middle of the night. And I'm just like, here we go. Here she goes with it. One time I was feeling a little bit stressed and she was like, here sis, I sent you some memes to make you feel better. It was nothing but Michael Jackson all in my phone. And I'm like, oh, what is this? Like, what is going on? Jeez, she's silly. And I'm thankful for her, man. She's a good friend, man. Mm-hmm. She's a good friend. And I'm thankful for her. You know, I'm thankful for her. I'm thankful for everything she's done. She's just a good person all around. And I just want her to get her rest sometimes because that girl works very hard. Very hard. And I know she gets tired because she works overnight and in her field, she works with, some elderly people and, it's a very physically and mentally exhausting job because some of those people are on the brink of transitioning. Some has other medical issues, but she's there to take care of them. She's there to make sure they have everything they need. And that's a lot for her. And her to be that young, she has to stay in a certain mindset for that job. I just had nothing but respect for her because that's a job to do. I couldn't do it. I had to walk out the first night. Mm-hmm. I cannot. So I have nothing but respect for Nicole and I love her. And shout out to her too because she be putting on some fire ass like movie nights and shit in her Discord. We having a good time. We had watched Django Unchained for Black History Month and I had to tell her you got to rewind that back when he was whipping that dude because that had me laughing. I was like, please rewind it back. I couldn't breathe. I was like, rewind it back, please. So yeah,
so good.
So we love you, Nicole, and we love you, sis. We love you. We love you. Our good sis Shari. We love us some Shari, y'all. Shari has a PhD in life. She said it out her mouth. That's what she said. She has a PhD in life, and we enjoy her, and I love her. She puts a lot of responsibility on her shoulders. I know. Especially with family members that be they raggedy sis. Okay, I said it. They just raggedy towards her, and she does a lot for them before she does for herself. But we already got on her like you do some self-care, sis. Take care of yourself before anybody else. You feel me? And she works very hard. This girl, she will get her a job. And she makes sure she has a source of income. She's extremely resilient and she's there for us. She'll hop in the DM and be like, you good? You good? You straight? You need to talk? Because we're family. Like I told everybody in that Discord, we family. If you need us, we gonna talk. It could be like 2 a.m. Well, I need to talk. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. We're family. And she has become a big part of our family already. And we love her because she's there for us. She's like, do y'all need to talk about anything? Do we need to have a discussion? Or if we want to have a discussion just about anything, we'll start having it and we'll talk about it, and we'll kiki and have a good time.
And even though her undying, so-called undying love for Sehun just kind of gives us the side eye. Like, we still love you, but Sehun, sis, I'm sorry.
Trying to say on slander.
I'm sorry, sis. The man, he makes his bag by looking like that. And I just want to know how he can give us some tips. That's all. That's all, sis. We love you. Shari, we love you, girl. We love you, Shari. Our good sis Khadijah. Let me tell you something about Khadijah. Khadijah be working hard. You know, she'll disappear for a little bit, but when she come back, honey, she'll come back. But I know sometimes life is messy. Life is, child. Life is just be kicking us around like a bunch of donkeys sometimes, and we be just like, oh, Hendery, stop. Please stop, Hendery. Leave us alone. We want to live. But, you know, Khadijah has always been a good friend to us. You know, she always makes sure that we're okay. She checks in. One thing about Khadijah, she checks in. I know she's busy doing her thing, but she always comes to check in to make sure we're okay. Talk to us. Be like, you good? You need anything? She's there for moral support too. And one thing about Khadijah, like she gonna be there. She's like, you my dog, and if you need me, I got them black Air Forces on. What's up? She gonna be there. And we love her, man. We love her. It's a good friend, man. We got so many good ass people in that Discord. All these good ladies, you know, that have just, you know, been through so much. And but all in all, they good people. Shout out to Akos, man. That girl got the best skin I ever seen, girl. I'm just like, girl, she got some good skin. She be giving us some good skin routine tips, spiritual tips, all types of tippy tips. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate her. Akos, man, that skin she got is just gorgeous. Oh, her skin's so gorgeous. I know she's going to school for it. So, you know, she has helped us out with a lot of that in there. Our friend Keisha, you know, she is an artist too. She's been through a lot. I've known her for a very long time. She has been through a lot of mess, especially with her parents. But she is doing so much better. You know, she's doing her therapy thing. She's doing her drawing thing. And she's living her life the way she's supposed to live it. And I'm proud of her through everything that girl's been through. I'm so proud of her. I'm proud of her because I know she has had some very dark days. And she's just like, I don't know what to do. And I told her, keep holding on. Keep holding on because we here. We here and you got this. And I want to say something else. She's not in the Discord. My mother-in-law. I love that woman. Even though sometimes she be freaking out. that last freak out. That last freak out she had. Jesus. Oh my God. That last freak out. But it's fine. We talked today. We good. I love that woman. I love her. I love her because the way she treats my kids, man. She loves my kids. Like, even though my son is biologically her grandchild, she don't treat him bad. She don't treat him like no stepchild. When my daughter gets money, she gives him money too. When she goes somewhere, he goes with her. She loves that boy. She does anything for both of them. She's always there for them. She asks how they doing. If they have any programs, she needs to go to? Do they need any money for anything? She just buys them anything. I'm like, it's okay, we can buy it, but no, she'll do it without hesitation. She loves them kids, loves them so much, and she's just a good lady, man. And I'm thankful for her. And I know that last freak out she had, it was understandable, but there's a better way to go about it. But I can understand on her end, she just wants the best for us, and I understand. And she's a good woman, and you know, we good, we cool, we talk. My mama, she crazy. That's it. She's doing what she could do. I am glad that my dad has a nurse now that comes in twice a week to help her out, because it's hard for her, and because to take care of him is a whole job, y'all. It's a whole job. And she can't really be taking care of him like that, because my mom is 60. She'll be 64 this year. So that's gonna be hard for her to do just by herself, to be his caretaker. Because as much as my mama has just in the years, when she had to take care of my brother, she had took a year off work to be his home health aide because of his cancer. And then she couldn't do it no more. She had to put it in hospice, and that kind of messed her up. And then now she's taking care of my dad, and I'm looking at her and I'm just like, yeah, I told him, you have to get somebody. He has it's in his insurance. Somebody can come by the house and help him. So it's helping her a little bit now. How our relationship, we talk on the phone and we gossip, but like going out to the mall and, like, you know what I'm saying, skipping hand in hand in the woods and collecting flowers, we ain't doing that shit. Now that's a line that I can that's boundaries that we have. I'm like, we ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. But I want to just, my relationship with my daughter, I want to just basically do right by her from all the mistakes my mom made with me. That's what I'm trying to do with her now. I want her to, I look at her every day and be like, I love you. And I just squeeze her, y'all. I don't want to squeeze her too tight and break her little ribs and nothing like that, because she's so tiny. But I just want to I hug her. I tell her I love her every day. You know, like, what do you need? How is this? What is that? I always think about what I need to do for her, for our relationship to be better. So I'm trying to do my best for her, and I'm doing it, because I don't want to have no relationship with her where she don't want to talk to me for years, or don't want to, like, look at me. I don't want that from her. I want my kids to like me. I want them to come around when I'm older. I don't want to be like 70 years old and in my house looking at Good Times by myself, and I be like, y'all gonna come and see me, and they hang the phone up in my face. I don't want no shit like that. I want them to come to me. I want to be 80 years old without no teeth in my head, watching anime with my kids and my great grandkids and my grandkids. I'd be like, like that's what I'm trying to do, with a joint in my mouth. Sure enough, with black Air Forces on. Like, Grandma, Big Mama's got Air Forces on. They black. I'm like, I sure damn do, Timmy. Yeah, so I'm trying to be better for my daughter, and she knows it. And also, let me say something, okay? Normalize saying I love you to your friends. Please do. Mm-hmm. It's a good thing to do. I tell, every time we get off here from the podcast, I say I love you, and I genuinely mean it, because I want to, and it makes me feel good, and it lets them know that I care. So do it to your friends. Don't be weird around your friends talking about just bye. Tell them you love them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You don't be weird about it. Just be like, I love you. I tell my friends that all the time. One when I told my friends I love you, they was like, huh? I'm like, I love you too. They were like, for real? I'm like, yeah, we're friends. We love each other, right? Hey, they would start busting out crying. I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I ain't never had no friend tell me like that before. I'm like, well, I'm here now. And that's what I do. And I love all y'all. Aww. I love all y'all. I remember when we met years ago. Y'all, the pandemic was a year of ass. Straight ass. Oh my God. Thinking about it makes me sad.
Oh. That was one rough year.
Oh God. My mental health was in the drain. in the drain. Can't say it on here, but I had thoughts, and I had one attempt that year. It was just really bad. It was horrible. It's like we couldn't get out. We couldn't do anything. All you could do is sit in the house and look at TV. And then when you look at the news, your ass get paranoid. And I was just getting paranoid. I was just like, oh my God, this is happening. It was bad. It was just horrible. I'm talking about everybody in this house was depressed, except for the kids. But me and my husband, we were just like, we didn't want to do shit. And my depression was horrible. But then we all were able to get together, and we were able to make that year better. Because, we really couldn't do anything. So us getting on calls, talking, hanging out in the Discord and stuff was a way to escape this BS, because it was horrible.
Yeah.
And I'm just glad we were able just to come together closer and just get together and just basically, at one point, we forgot that the pandemic even existed, because we were just always online talking to each other and stuff. Y'all know how fucked up it was during the pandemic? Oh my God.
It was rough.
Very rough.
And then you had to be home with your mama all the time. I'm so sorry, Usagi.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Usagi.
It's fine. I've seen worse.
Like, I felt bad for you, because I'm just like, this girl got to be at home with them Muppets. And I'm just like, oh, Jesus. It was terrible. We were home, too, but niggas in the neighborhood act like they ain't had nothing to do, so they was just shooting at each other. I was like, have y'all ran out of bullets yet?
Goodness.
So it was just, and then the kids couldn't go to school. And then my son, the thing about him is that he likes on hand stuff. So he likes going to school. He couldn't stand it, because he was like, oh, I gotta be in class online. It just wasn't the same for him. So it was frustrating him. My husband, it was frustrating him because of the remote job he had. They switched it at the company he used to work at, and it just made him so depressed. He hated it. It was basically, he had to do these cold calls. If y'all know what cold calls are, those are horrible. They have to call, it's like a telemarketing shit. So basically, you have to call people, and then they either hang up in your face or say some rude or nasty shit to you. And I just like, basically, it's just, put your whole morale down for the rest of the day. Fuck cold calls.
Yes, I've done that. It's hell. It's hell.
You have people be hanging up on you?
Yes. I'm like, I can't do a job like this ever again.
It's terrible.
Both you and bro-in-law need hugs, man.
Yeah, man. There was this one time this white man was like, don't call back. I was like, oh my God. He was so mean. And brother-in-law, he put his head, all he could do was just put his head down. You should have seen it. He looked sad, and I felt bad for him, because I'm just like, dog, man, you just gonna do the man like this? They're horrible people. And then they'll lie and say, look, okay, we'll get back to you. And then they change their mind and be like, no. And it's just, huh? And ghost you. So yeah, so it was doing the cold calls during the pandemic was just rough for him, and he didn't like it, and it was just sad. I just felt bad just for everybody in that moment, because all the jobs they had was like hands on, and they couldn't do it, and they had to go on the phone and talk to these people, and oh Jesus, it was bad. But I'm glad we were able to get together that year, and we were able just to come together and get closer and just forget about the pan pizza at that moment. And we got through it. We still getting through it, y'all. This shit ain't going nowhere yet. It's dispersed, but it ain't dispersed yet. So we still living through it. Still got people coughing on each other like they don't know how to put their hand over their mouth.
Disgusting.
Or cover their mouths with their elbows.
And then on the bus, the bus drivers, some of them wear their masks, some of them don't. But then they got that. Now they have. Didn't they just add that little guard towards that little plastic thing?
It's been up for a little while.
Yeah, so that they did that during the pandemic, that they have that like clear little division, so
Yeah.
that way they're kind of like in a box, so they're safe at least.
Yeah, but I'm like, it don't do nothing because there's still holes around the thing.
Right, there's a whole hole right where the head is.
Like, well, is that gonna help them with it? And then on top of that, they have to disinfect the bus every, I don't know, it's like every 8 hours.
Every hour.
Yeah, every hour they have to disinfect the bus. So we have to get off the bus, and then they have the sign that says whatever, the bus is closed, and they have to come and clean the bus, and then we wait, and then we can get back on it. But some crackheads don't know what that means, and then they'll go and just have a party with themselves in the back, and all types of things are found on the bus. I saw a crackhead today, y'all. I saw a crackhead today this morning. They walked across the street in the traffic, and I was just like, when you have your crosswalk, they weren't even in the crosswalk section. I was like, what? You're gonna get hit. Lord. The lady was about to get hit. I'm like, guess she had her, like sausage, egg, and cheese and cracked biscuit sandwich this morning, because she act like she didn't know where to go this morning. Who in the chat? I don't see anybody. I see a person in the chat, but I don't see anybody in the chat box. It says one person. I don't see them in there. In the chat box.
Well, hello, whoever you are.
Like, hi, how you doing? I don't see you in the chat box. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what that is. Oh no, did I close it? I didn't close it. It's just like I see one, but I don't see anybody in here. That's weird. That's Debbie. Oh, hey, Debbie.
Oh, hey,
Debbie just. Because I was like, who's in the chat box? And I'm like, okay, it now just popped up. Okay, I see you, girl. Hey. And if we had like, a fictional woman that we looked up to, who would it be besides Sakura? I'm just playing with y'all. I'm fucking around.
Oh, a fictional woman that I looked up to
Mikasa.
was...
You would stop scrolling.
Oh Lord. But all jokes aside, a fictional woman character I looked up to was Yoruichi.
Oh, she was cool.
Yeah.
It was Storm. Like, I always looked up to Storm. The original Storm, not these Hollywood Storms.
Right.
Yeah.
Not the light-skinned biracial Storm that was Alexandra Shipp.
Man, ain't nobody talking about that. I was gonna say something about her old Beetlejuice hit ass. For me, a fictional woman that I look up to. Who is she? I'm trying to think. Bulma. I know that sounds crazy.
Bulma.
Tell some about Bulma. Bulma is extremely intelligent. She's the richest person on planet Earth. I mean, she helped find the Dragon Balls. She took one of the Saiyans, Vegeta's and Nappa's little ship. She went back to go get the Dragon Balls, and she was able to get the locator. Like, Bulma's like important. Like, she took Vegeta. She took this man. She got him together. Got 2 kids by this man. She got him together. He don't act like that no more. I mean, I remember that time when that android broke his arm and he went crying.
And remember when Broly was kicking his ass?
I'm talking about beating that. Yeah. He was beating this man, beating his ass. He was always crying and stuff. Bulma got his ass together. So I like me some Bulma. Bulma has always been that. Bulma has always been that chick.
Yeah.
And I like her. Like that lady was out here doing it. And the fact that she don't get the respect that she deserves, I'm just like, nah, y'all ain't gonna do my girl Boma like that. That's the OG right there. Boma, she knows all the stuff at Capsule Corp with the technology and stuff. And then on top of that, she had Trunks, nigga.
Trunks, one of my first husbands in anime.
Yes, Trunks. We love us some Trunks. Trunks over here is the best. So you know what I'm saying. Shout out to my girl Boma. I love that girl, man.
Yeah.
Chi Chi, she just crazy. That's it.
At least not Chi Chi crazy.
Right.
And
she got a husband that take care of his kids.
Yeah, unlike some folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. An honorable mention is Orihime. Man, I love me some Orihime, bro. She is one sweet, kind, and intelligent girl. She would help Ichigo and the gang, and basically stand on the sidelines and heal anybody, no matter what case scenario or how badly injured they are. And she's just, people be shitting on her, but I really don't care. And the fact that she's married to Ichigo, even though there are some folks that have their weary opinions about the ship, is just, it's just amazing to see. It's so beautiful, man.
Oh, and she knows how to bake and stuff. She cooks.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
Right.
Yes. And their son is so cute.
Looks just like her. Look just like her. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Ichigo's mom too. She was a great OG too.
R.I.P. to his mama.
Mm-hmm.
He loved his mama. You know what I'm saying? But Ichigo saw a lot when he was a kid, so I can understand the way he is. So, you know, shout out to him. Good dude, man. Good dude. But I had a good time tonight, and I was glad to tell y'all I love y'all. I'm going to still tell y'all I love y'all. I don't care if you don't like it. You're going to get all this love. You're going to get it. You gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it too. I love y'all out there. Debbie said Galleria for the Cheetah Girls. Just keep pushing till you make your dreams come true. Go ahead, Galleria. I liked her. She's the only one of the Cheetah Girls that has some sense. Jesus, I don't know what was wrong with the rest of them.
Yes.
They act like they ain't want to get that work done. She was like, we're gonna get this work done. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But thank y'all for coming out and tuning in with us tonight. We love y'all. I love you, Sagi. I love you, AE. I love y'all out there. Happy International Women's Day to you all. Y'all have a good night. We're your hosts, Gigi,
Usagi,
and AE.
Y'all have a good night. Y'all take care of yourself. Good night, everybody.
Good night.